Hey there, welcome to Paper Muse. This is Teresa speaking. Let me break it down for you. Let's discuss what's going on here. So, I've kind of decided that I wanted to do a 30-day or 30 sit downs at the desk where I basically challenge myself to use my stash. Now, this is something that people are doing to kind of curb the whole I need to buy new stuff, I need to buy more supplies kind of thing. Well, you've got a lot of supplies. In fact, I've seen people on YouTube who have very limited supplies and are able to create things, even beautiful things from it. So, obviously, I'm not focused on the beautiful, just the process of playing, messing about, and having fun. So I even really kind of went out of my way to make this difficult, I guess, on me because I made this very sloppily. Obviously, the edges are not perfect. I put it together. It's basically just colorful paper, very thick, so it's got a good sturdiness to it. So it can take up some paint. It can take some gluing. It can handle that. So basically, I thought, well, I want to do this 30-day, 30 techniques or whatever, 30 art supply kind of videos where at the end, I'd like to have something to show for it instead of just putting it in my junk journal. So I thought, I'm going to not call this a junk journal. I'm going to just call it whatever it comes out to. But obviously with this size, I am making a TN Traveler's Notebook insert. I'm kind of thinking that at the end of it, I can put it in my traveler's notebook and then I could use it like a faux Bonici where every day I write a little bit of journaling about my month. I'm not too sure, but I'm also really like, am I sure I want to take myself and put myself in this out of my comfort zone? Because I've never worked on colored paper. I've only worked on a white, but I'm kind of excited to try something new. It could end up looking really bad at the end, but again, I'm going to focus on enjoying the process of putting paint down. Although I'm not too sure if I'm going to enjoy it with the colors because like how am I going to, I'm curious, like how am I going to enjoy it with a blue on this red? Like how will the paint react? As well, it's also very like, I don't know, got a sheen to it. Like what will it just sit on the top? Will it soak in? I'm just very curious. So basically this is going to be a video series, 30 art supplies that I'm going to explore with and use. And I'm going to use it on something I've never done before. And so you could join along and do it every day. Use an art supply and, basically use your stash. It's really up to you. You might want to do a few look through, or this might not interest you after all. I don't know. So my first supply that I'm going to be using is a jelly plate. I did not keep my jelly plate clean. I'll show it to you. It's a jelly plate. I will link up my jelly plate review kind of video if you wanted to have a look at that, if you're interested. So I like to keep it messy. I don't really care. So what I've got is this, and so obviously I'm going to need some paint. I'm just going to use the cheap stuff from the dollar store. Now the thing is that I have some cheap stuff that I really like, which is this. I more recently bought this, and I just keep it just to remind myself that this stuff is crap. Sorry for my language, but I do not like it at all. It doesn't, oh, it's just gross. I don't like it. Can I explain why I don't like it? Maybe it's not as fluid. Maybe it's not as flexible. It just is. I'm not interested. So I think perhaps these paints maybe got a little bit too expensive for the dollar store, so they decided to go with this acrylic kind. I've tried to make it work. Maybe if I watered it or did something different, it would work out. So, but these pastel-y colors are my fave, and I got it stuck in my, there we go. So my fave are probably, yeah, these three, the pastels. I'm a fan. And I've got one more here. So that's my color scheme that I like. So all I do is I'm going to just, ooh, did you see it? Ooh, that's interesting. What the heck's going on there? Very interesting. Woo! It's going all over the place. I'm easily excitable, people. Easily excitable. Woo! Very interesting. I just love the print already. I'm thinking I might not even roller this. So normally I would roll it, but I'm digging the funky look that it's coming out as. Ooh, I got some. My desk has that basically IKEA glass topper. I love it because then I can just wipe off any spillage, so I don't have to have an ugly. Now I just noticed this paper is not as big as that, but let's see. Ooh, maybe I'll try like putting it that way or that way, and like having like, maybe I'll do this and then I'll slide it. What do you guys think? Is this a crazy idea? I'm not too sure. Okay, so I've got this. Yeah, I think I'm going to try it like that. Who knows? It could come out to be, like, I'll just do a little press and then I will slide. Oh, this is going to be crazy. I can feel it's already not a great idea, but you know what? We'll just have fun. Let's see if I can get it over there more. Wow, that is quite a lot of paint on there. I love this side, but I have no idea if it would actually dry like that. I'm quite intrigued. And now I see my other problem is going to be the fact that this needs to dry and I want to do more. So I could just choose to, I guess I think I'm just going to let it all smuck together. I don't care too much. I'm also thinking that because this is a lot of paint and all that, I might later on have to put some like little journaling cards or something to be able to give myself some space later on. It's going to be 30 days, so I'm going to be doing like 30 layers. I have no idea how this is going to work. It's going to be crazy. So I'm going to, there's still more paint down there, so I'm just going to, or maybe I will just do a few pages with prints, and then, oh, I like that little, just this little bit. I don't know why, but I like it. Or maybe I'll just like, yeah, maybe do where I'm just doing one side of it, and then I let it print on the other side. I'm just really trying to force myself to make like one project and work on one thing to have it where it's done. Ooh, interesting. Ooh, I loved how it was at the very beginning, but you probably can't see, huh? I'm getting too into it myself. I love how it was at the very beginning on this page, but now I'm okay. I'm accepting that, you know, everything's not going to be able to take the time to dry while I'm playing with it. So I'm just going to keep going on, and I think I'm just going to put print on every page. Where should I? Well, I can always layer over it like later on if I decide, like when I get to the magazine clipping, that it's a bit too much jelly plate fun on. Ooh. Yeah, see, I don't know why, even though I'm sure this would drive anyone mad, this fact that it's gone over the flap, I quite like it. So, madness, I tell you. Okay, I think I'm going to put a little bit more paint on the press, and I'm going to try a few different colors just so that we're not... Ooh, did you see that? Yeah, these are old. It was just full of water. Let's see if we can... Wish me luck. Oh yeah, cool. So maybe I should just shake them all a little bit. Yeah, let's see what's gonna go on here. Oh yeah. Yeah, so even if at the end I don't like it, I can always layer more up. I don't have to stick with it. What do I think? I can't go with traditional yellow because I always do that. Yellow, red. I find I go to that a lot. Yeah, that's a lot of paint on there. These are only like $1.25, so I don't really worry too much. And then I'm gonna actually roll it this time. Let's see how. I'm gonna do it this way. Ooh, that was smeared a bit too much. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna just make it a brownie mess because I want to try things out. I am not gonna worry too much about if it works out or not, because the great thing is at this point I'm on step 1, so I have lots of layering to do. Oh, okay, so that's interesting. The parts where the paint goes, it comes through the paper, I meant. It's kind of an interesting look. I'm gonna just use that as a way to press the next page. Oh, I'm probably off camera. Yes, I am. I'm not very good at staying in the box that I need to be in. So I'm just gonna quickly just do a little clean up there. But if I need to do a deeper clean, I just get like a Windex or something, and it usually comes off, and very rarely do I have to actually like scrape the glass surface, but in the end it will always come off. Ooh. All right, we're getting there. Oh, that one's really stuck. I gotta keep on. And I see that it's kind of, but I will put it between some heavy books and it'll get its curve out of there. Okay, let's see what we got here. Now I think I want to add more color. I'm gonna do yellow. It called for yellow before, and then it's calling for yellow now. But this is just such a simple, easy tool to have fun with. But you can see it could easily get to like all brown muck. Let me see. Let me try it a little different this time. I'm going to do like... Now, just recently I pulled this out for a video, but it's been kind of hidden away for a while. Huh. See, now I think the colors would be so much more brilliant, and I would love it much more if it was white, I think. But I'm wanting to try something different, so we will see how this goes. And I'm going to print it again. And at the end of the day, I'm using really cheap supplies. And if I just use it for journaling, just to get out my emotions, whatever, you know. Oh, okay. Now let me see. I'm just going to do, I think, just to see if I can pick up some of that interesting color. Ooh, this like kind of stuck on blue. Odd. Okay, let's see what's going to happen here. Yeah. Okay, I'm thinking that just on the paper, on the plate so far. I think I'm going to do like just a little, like an inch of it there. And an inch of it on this side. Huh. Yeah, and I could even go back and do more, like now do the top there. Huh, and I'll do the top there. Definitely going to get paint on your hands. So if that bothers you, wear gloves. Although gloves would bother me insanely. Yeah, I'm digging that. Okay, let's see what we have so far. Oops, I've got it backwards. Looks like a hot mess. That's all I can tell you. Stick around and see if I can actually make something of this in the end. Ooh, that one really just love it. Went really... I'm thinking I really like the pastels more, but who doesn't love pastels more, right? It's just nice to try different things. Let's go with pink. Some green. And some yellow. Now, if you want to make sure that you don't get brown or mix colors in, you're going to want to clean this, but I embrace what goes down. Ooh, that's really interesting. Now, I'm going to try letting that dry just a little bit because I'm curious to see what would happen if I let it dry and then put another layer on it, and if that would layer upon layer, which I think it does. I just don't think that we would see that depth on this color paper. So we'll just see what goes on. All right, my patience is gone. It's shot, I should say. What do you think? Bold red? That'd be crazy, I think. Crazy. And I think I'm gonna just do like weirdness. And I'm gonna actually leave it like that. I know. Let's see. Almost last page here. And I'm gonna just do it full on here. for such a simple tool, it is kind of cool. If you get really into it and you do a lot of presses on like paper that's not in a booklet, but like a stack of paper, and you just go to town on it, you're going to have a few that come out to be like, ooh, spectacular. And you'll use it as, all the ones that don't, you can at least cut them up and take a part out and make it, use it for ephemera. Yeah, that red did not come out at all. I'm going to put more red on. I think it's because it needs a shake up. Yes, I think I used this red last time. I think that needed a shake up. Okay, let's just go crazy. Okay, I'm going to just put that together, and I'm going to use the last page. I love it! That red with that blue and that orange on the back. I know. You're probably like, that's a hot mess, Teresa, that you've created. I know, but I am trying something new, and I encourage you to try something new as well. Try using all your stash, but then also try doing something that you normally wouldn't do, like making something with colored paper. Like trying a different size if you're always a person. Like I usually am, I mean, I do play my TNs once in a while, but usually I have a sketchbook, like a larger size book. And so this is, ooh, I don't know if you can see that. I don't even know if I'm pointing this in the right area, but that blue, I love it. Yep. Blue and red on this, I think, stands out way better than the others. Okay, let me see. Now, I might get it to where I let this dry and it sticks together, and then I will pull it apart and rip it. That's all part of the fun, too. What comes out of it. So this is day 1, or art supply 1. Ooh, love that. And the great thing is, I just realized, you know, there's some things I'm going to love. So like this one, I might allow it to be seen a little bit more at the end. And then maybe these ones, you'll only see like a tiny little bit at the end after I've done all my layering. All right. Well, I really hope you join me and follow along and join in and get, you know, using your stash. Get using all the stuff that you have. Thanks.